Greetings everybody, my name's Eric and welcome to my PS4 Minecraft Let's Play. We're going to be doing a survival gameplay mode on normal difficulty with the original texture pack. The few of you who may have been gracious enough to sit through my first attempt at a Let's Play, I assure you the mics have been fixed, so you will actually be able to hear and enjoy this next playthrough. We're going to use the medium-sized map and load things up here and see how we go. Now, for those of you who do know me, of course, I am a little bit of a survivalist mentality, so I do try to keep things a little bit more streamlined. I'm not going to do anything building or grand. Oh, started off in the water. No grand buildings or constructions on this one. It's just going to be survival and try to accomplish some of the things that haven't accomplished before in survival with Minecraft. I always get distracted with my building and never seem to complete even the game. At this point, I haven't completed the Ender Dragon. I've never had a cat. I've never used a donkey besides in creative mode. So there's just a few things that I want to try to accomplish in this Let's Play, and hopefully show people what it looks like on the PS4, since a lot of the Let's Plays out there and tutorials out there in general seem to be on computer, and a lot of people like to follow the instructions of something that they might be familiar with visually, and it's not the same on the computer as the PlayStation. So we're going to do a couple of tutorials PlayStation 4 style and see if we can get another type of videos out there. Now, of course, we're doing the usual wood gathering that everyone does when you're doing your first construct in Minecraft. Got to get those essential first tools. Already seeing chickens here. Now we'll be doing a lot of stopping and starting with the editing because I want to try to hopefully fast forward through things so you don't have to bear with some of the mundane aspects of the mundane aspects and walking that you have to do, and learning a little bit. So of course, after you've gathered your first wood, you do your basics. You grab your crafting table. Now I never build more than just an pickaxe, an axe out of my wooden ones. I try to conserve the resources as much as possible. I've already wandered away from the desert area. I'm going to quickly just head towards this mountain, grab a little bit of cobblestone, and take a look a little bit higher up and see where exactly we are. See if there's anything fun around. Finding a seed or getting a seed here that had a village or something fun right around our spawn point would be way too convenient. So, of course, grab cobblestone. So we've got, there's our pickaxe, axe, shovel, sword, six, 7, 8. There's our furnace. Here's our coal for the furnace. So there's our essential tools, and we're going to grab a couple of cobblestone extra. So we're just going to grab a few extra resources here and wander around, get some of the basic food, sand, of course, get a little bit of the sugar cane or any of the essentials if we find any. Try wandering around a little bit, find a decent spot to set up camp. Always nice to get that sugar cane first thing. It's getting to be night. Best get in. Just a quick little hole for the evening. Throw down the essentials. Okay, so we just got the forge set down. We've just dug out a little bit of hole there. Got ourselves a little bit of shelter for the evening. Just going to throw up the sand here. Get one more essential part of everyday Minecraft life. Light. It will be your savior in the mines and in the caverns. So, not exactly the most enjoyable place to spend our first night, but it'll work. And I don't know why I always stop talking every time I've done sleeping while trying to record a video. It's like, oh, my character's sleeping. I can't talk now. All right, we'll just leave that set up right now and take a look at what's going on up at the top of this hill. A little bit more snow. Good fishing. Animals, horses. We got chickens, which is important for arrows. Any type of other meat source. And we've already got sheep, so that means others can spawn as well. High enough to start getting snow. Gives us nether ammunition. You know what? We just might take the top of this little hill here and call this ours. Secure us off a little slice of the mountain, shall we say. Alright. Well, this looks like where I'm going to start setting up for the first few evenings. Set up a farm, get some basic survival going, get my levels up so I can actually start enchanting things, do a trip into the nether, and start showing you guys what this game can really get into. And with some edits, we'll just get rid of some of this mountain space. But I do have a word of wisdom coming in just a second that I'm going to pause right back into. Really do need to just keep going with whatever character you have. Don't completely give up just because you lose a little bit of gear and equipment. I've restarted numerous times on files. Mistakes happen, creepers happen, lava happens. Lava's sort of the most devastating because you know there's just no way of getting back to that gear that you wanted so much, or that you had on you. So don't give up on the characters when you die. That's one of the early level things that I wish I would have had someone tell me when I was working on it, because there you can gain your everything back so quickly. One lucky find and it's right back to where you were. Diamonds are of course the hardest to replace, but once you start getting into the looting enchantments, diamonds really don't become that much of a hardship. So don't fret losing them at the lower levels. Yes, it's a shame, but please continue on. Those characters will survive. Uh, it's worth the wait, and it's worth the growth on any character. And that's coming from someone who hasn't even completed a lot of the game yet. Um, as I said, I've never killed the Ender Dragon yet. I've watched a lot of videos. YouTube has been great for that. There's a lot of them out there. Great many videos out there. But as I said, all on computer. So we're going to give it a view from the PlayStation 4. take a look at the channel in another couple of days. I'll have just the differences in map sizes. I've always gotten confused on just how big the maps really were, so I'm going to do one on what each size really is: small, medium, large, classic, what they truly mean. Those videos will be coming out in the next couple of days. Another one that's really fascinated me is fishing. It's a great way to get experience in the low levels, and you get enchantment books, and you get magical bows, and you get so many options, name tags, so many things can be found fishing. It doesn't get done enough in the lower levels, in my opinion. It is so good for the characters to do it at the low level. If you're not taking the time to spend a day or two fishing in Minecraft, it's not just a food source. And always make sure you mark your entrance well. And we're starting to lose first light at the new home. Again, not much for the first night, or the second night, but in a couple more days, Minecraft time, this will be completely different. And I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm just giving myself a basic shelter, giving myself enough room to build the things I need to build, to do some leveling up, and use this as a home base for pretty much the duration of the game. Since there is other things besides the Ender Dragon I want to do, I'm not going to move to the stronghold. I'll probably just either hoof a couple of good supply runs there and back when I have to do that, or I may build a rail depending on how close it is to this location. So I think that's probably good enough for the first run of the room. Light is always important. You don't want mobs spawning in your house. Okay. So, get these things set up. Oh yes, I sound like a villager while playing Minecraft. As I'm thinking. I think we'll do a double stack. Chest there, so double stack there. Oh, and I need more wood. More wood before we get a chest. Or door even. Alright, well, as I mentioned, set these up for... Never waste the wood tools. Never just throw them away. Even when you're finding them, it's worth grabbing. Something like that. There's my one window. Don't have to worry about it. May even be lucky enough to get two. No, just the one. But that's all you really need. And that's what you do. The little cubby holes. Torches there. But you'll be able to see if anyone is at your door. And of course, once you start sleeping, nothing can disturb you, so we'll get on with the next day. Okay, so morning of day 3. Shelter's looking not too bad. Clear out any other blind spots. We'll secure the top of this mountain in a few minutes to make sure nothing will come falling on us in the future. We're also going to steepen up the rest of the edges so nothing can visit us. But first and foremost, we are definitely short on wood. So it is time for a wood run. Love seeing horses. I've owned them, haven't used them much. I've always ended up playing on maps that have way too much water, and it just becomes very inconvenient for horse travel. So I haven't used it much. There we go. There's pigs and cows, sheep and chickens. This is the good spot. Yes, even the horse agrees. Just get enough wood for the restock. Okay, guys. Okay, there you go. There you go. Come on now. What's in here anyways? Water source. Water source is good. Ah, nice little cave. With a little cubby and a friendly. I hear someone knocking. So this should give us enough wood for a while. Okay, back from the wood run, and we've had a few chickens follow us back because we had some seeds with us. So I've just thrown them in our first hole that we slept in the first night. Just gonna brew up a little bit of charcoal here, get a few things organized, and then we'll go start dealing with some of those chickens, see if we can't get a pen or something. Double chests. My doors. And might as well start getting the security for the roof. Another trick when you're wanting to do a lot of storage is to make sure that you throw up those above your chests. You can actually put a third chest there and it'll actually open up because the stairs aren't considered full blocks. I guess it's called like a transparent block or something like that. But either way, it allows things to be opened up or moved through it, just like the glass. Okay, so half of that for fuel, half of that for torches. Then it's time to go find out what's going on in those caves down below. Actually, I better secure the roof area first. Make sure this place is a little bit safer. As you can see, the grass is starting to grow in. It does take a little bit of time, but it does get there. Got a little bit more dirt still. Make up the rest of my stairs. I usually keep a full run of stairs. Full run of the walls. They also come in handy when you're manipulating lava. I'll show you that when we start exploring a little bit more. But for now, we'll just get organized, take a quick look outside, and call it a quick evening. Doing a little voiceover editing here because it was just taking a little bit too long. Cleaning up, doing some general safety, making it safe to walk around, playing around with the chickens a little bit. Oops.
Oh, I am just not having good luck with my placing this evening. Always take the time when you're picking a place and making it your home. Always take the time to throw in steps on your walking paths. And always jump when you hear that hiss of a creeper. Whew, that was close. Didn't even see him coming. Oh, well, he gave me a little bit of dirt. Thank you. Not so much. Get that health regenerating right away in case something else comes. Okay. That was a little refreshing. And our first encounter with a creeper with this character is a success. Well, I guess anything you walk away from is a success with a creeper, so we'll take it. And I guess he's sort of determined that we'll steal the dirt from this and make it a lot less to deal with for later. This will be our farming area. Water close by, enough of a garden to sustain everything we need and house the animals. I just threw the chickens up at the top there so we didn't lose them. But it looks like they're sticking around anyways. So that's good. But yeah, always do stairs. It may ruin the look you're going for, but if that's the case, see if you can use half slabs and get it into the different types of layers and woods that you can have, so it makes it aesthetically work with whatever you're doing. But if you don't use stairs, every time you jump, it's extra little bit of food energy you're using. So the more often you can make it so you're not having to jump, the better it will be for your food meter. Okay, so there is our first bit of work for the base. Flat area for the farm started. Animals are already starting to move in. I'm gonna grab that coal that's conveniently up here. Get some more torches ready for that dungeon, or that cave across the way. But that will have to be in episode 2. Thank you everyone for watching. If you like what you saw, give us a like, subscribe. There will be more to come. Until then, have a good day. Adios.